Hey there, OCG Thursday, and happy Thursday, baby! Yeah, what a cool day, actually, man. I gotta keep this Team Sam meme going for as long as we can. So, we have Sky Striker first up on the block here, and they're playing Pot of Disparity in their Sky Striker deck. Huh. So the banish 3 or 6 from the extra deck face down, and then you get to Pot of Duality off the top based on what you reveal. Damage is halved, and then you cannot draw cards for the rest of this turn. Interesting enough, though, I guess you could get to the engage with this, but you can't activate the engage the turn that you Disparity. So I guess this is just kind of a filter option to get to combo pieces to make sure you can kind of play the game. We'll talk about that in a second. So, Sky Strikers today. OCG, you're doing some weird things. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom, Enjoy Swing, 2 copies of Effect Veiler, 2 copies of Ghost Bell. Hey, look, Ghost Bell and Skullmeister in the same deck. What a shocker. 2 Skullmeister, huh? It's almost like the formats need this. We also have triple copies of Maxi. Yeah, I know what you're going to say, right? I wish Maxi was a 3 in the TCG. It would make the format so much more fair. No, it wouldn't. Alright, we also have triple copies of Sky Striker Ray. And then we have 1 Rose. You either are playing 1 or 2 Rose. I think very, very few times I've seen 3 Rose. But I definitely feel like a lot more players are trying to go towards 2 Rose in terms of deck building. We also have 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 copy of Mystic Mine, gotta stall the opponent, 1 copy of Pot of Avarice. The OCG only has 1 Kagari, so Pot of Avaricing to reload back that Kagari has never felt more important. We also have 2 copies of Pot of Desires. So we have double Engage, double Desires, and 1 Duality, and we're still playing Pot of Disparity in the deck for the filtering? Huh. I kind of feel like that's just like a massive confliction, but I don't have the 800 IQ processing power, I guess, for this. 2 Pot of Disparity. Then we have 1 Rhoda, 1 Area 0, 2 copies of Afterburners. I've definitely seen 2 Afterburners taking a lot of push in the TCG. Definitely the way that you're going to go with this. I think that 1 is just not enough with Desires, like honestly. 1 Jamming Waves, 1 Eagle Booster, 1 Hornet Drones, 1 Shark Cannon, 2 Widow Anchor, 2 Multi-Roll, 2 Engage. I wish we had nice things. 1 Terraforming. And then we have 2 copies of Imperial Iron Wall here. Neither player can banish cards. Huh. Is this supposed to be a punch in the face to Virtual World players? Because I guess if this resolves, you go into a good position. But at the end of the day, how much of a good position does it put you in? I mean, yeah, you have the Bells and the Meisters, but this just feels, I guess you can get to it. Interesting. We have 1 Zeke, triple Shizuku, 1 Kaina, 1 Kagari, with 2 copies of Hayate. And then we have the 1 Celine for the link climbing, the 1 copy of Anima, the 1 Ningrisu, the 1 Unicorn, the 1 Phoenix, the 1 Hulk, and then the 1 Access Code Machine. Side deck here we have 2 Lancia, 1 Pankratops, 1 Ghost Ogre, 2 Nibiru, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, 2 copies of Lightning Storm, 2 Mind Control, and then we have 2 frickin' Royal Decree in the side deck. I guess we can board out the Imperial Iron Walls and board in the Royal Decrees? Huh. I guess. There's some 800 IQ afoot with this deck. So, first up, yeah, we have Strikers. Next up, yes, more Dragonmaid. Lund understands. He gets me. He gets me. I want a more code talker, but I'll take this. So, control Dragonmaids. Yes. I love this freaking concept, man. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom, Enjoy Spring. Triple copies of Best Waifu in the Game, Chamber. She can be anything that you want her to be. Alright. We also have 1 Ernest for the additional summon. 1 copy of Lepore. 1 copy of Honest. With triple copies of Kitchen Son, 2 copies of Maxi for draw power, 1 copy of our additional extender, and then we have triple copies of Parlor, and then we have triple copies of Gamma, 1 Skullmeisty, and 1 Cyframe Driver. All right, check and check. Good consistent engine, good to go. And then we have 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclone, only 1 changeover. You guys know my opinion on changeovers. I think you play 1 and go with it. I've seen people trying to do 2. Not for me. We have 2 copies of Hospitality, 2 copies of Pot of Duality, aka Super Duality. I mean, depending on the situation here, if you extrav and then you need a Disparity on turn 2, you have plenty of options here. Then we have 1 Dragonmaid. Oh yeah, excuse me. We have triple Pot of Extrav. Can't forget that. And then we have the 1 Little Downtime, the triple copies of Dragonmaid Tidying, and then we have triple copies of Dynamiscus. That's pretty straightforward, honestly, for the main deck. The trap interruptions here are just fine. The bounceability on Tidying is great. And, I mean, we still have our basic Dragon engine for doing what we want. We are not playing the Red MD package, though. So, not too much crazy with that. This is just more pure than anything. So, I guess you pick your version if you want to go crazy link climbing or if you want to go up some other ladders. It's kind of interesting. Extra deck here, we have 1 Imduk. This has definitely became our link out fodder. Triple copies of the Heavenly Spheres. 1 Pisty. 1 copy of BLs, actually. On Synchro Summon, excavate top 5. Add a light or dark monster to your hand, and then the remaining cards go pop. And banish the light and dark to summon this. Okay, so we get a Dragon Extender back. 2 copies of Starving Venom. 1 Mud. Triple copies of the House. And triple copies of Show. Side deck here, we have 2 Lancia. 1 Pankratops. 2 copies of Nibiru. 1 Feather Duster. 2 Lightning Storm. 2 Super Poly. 2 Anti-Spell, 1 Trap Trick, and 2 copies of Waking the Dragon. Wrapping up your Dragonmaid control list, by the way. And then last but not least here, hey, you guys miss Tiger? So, we have Lunalight combo here. And, yeah, good luck ever being able to pull this off again in the TCG. I really wish we could, but, unfortunately, no, we can't. So we have 1 copy of Armageddon Knight, triple copies of Ashwood Blossom, Joyous Spring, 1 copy of Bora the Spear, 1 copy of Zephyros the Elite, 1 copy of the Black Sheep, triple copies of Kaleido Chick, triple copies of the Tiger, 1 copy of the Lunalight Wolf, 2 copies of Yellow Marten, 1 copy Maxi, with the 1 Raider's Wing and the 1 copy of the Singing Lanius. Yeah, this deck scares me. Still, like, if we still had this in the TCG, we would have abused this so much. Like, your full combo revives with this deck are so crazy that it's nuts, man. Like, we also have triple copies of Call by the Grave, triple copies of the Crossout Designator. You need to make sure that you can go. And I've also noticed a lot of people are just playing the 1 Maxi in their combo decks just to make sure that you can ping your opponent off of the Crossout Designator so you can continue combo. We have the triple copies of Tenki, 1 Foolish Braille, triple copies of Foolish Braille Goods, 2 copies of Droplet, triple copies of the Perfume, 2 copies of Disparity. Once again, we see the same trend here. Combo decks want to play Disparity so that they can go further. All right, you trash some things that you don't need for the matchup, get your good cards, get to the droplets, and then laugh at your opponent. Like, haha, you can't break my board anymore. 1 copy of Rank Up Infinity, and then we have 1 Imperm, and 1 Serenade Dance. Once again, Crossout Designator for the 1 of Imperm. Extra deck here, we have the 1 Union Carrier, the 1 Tri-Brigade Frigette, the 1 Simorg, the 1 Weistrix, the 1 Boral Sword Machine, 1 Tornado Dragon, 2 Forstrix, 1 Terrible Teddy Bear, 1 Nightmare, 1 Infinity, 1 Tiger King, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 copy of the Panther Dancer, and the 1 Leo Dancer. Side deck here, we have 2 Ghost Bell, 2 Maxi, the 1 Nibiru, the 1 Gamma, 1 Castel, the 1 Dugress, the 1 Appaloosa, the 1 Droplet, the 1 Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storm, and 2 copies of Twin Twister. Wrapping up this chunk of OCG Thursday. What did we learn this week, everybody? Pot of Disparities busted. Who would have guessed? I can't wait to have to get 3 copies of these in the TCG when they come out. Gonna be interesting. So guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this week's OCG Thursday. And I'll see your beautiful faces later on in the day for some more content. Peace out, guys. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.